Hello everyone, and
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come.
Neymar!
the goal scorer for Manchester United after 5 minutes is
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Neymar.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Ibrahimovic. Zambrotta. Now, can they get him away? And the chance! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
The goal scorer for Manchester
And he's
United
only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the look.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Manchester
And that
United
really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is from Mario. Oh, and the shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after
Another
30
moment of
minutes is
magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he?
It's Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
Ibrahimovic! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. And Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Khan herring after the ball here. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Romario. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And this is Roberto Baggio. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Gently lifts it. He's put it wide.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's a little off target. Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Romario. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in on goal. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Now he's got space here. Now it's from Romario! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That has not gone well. Zambrota. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well measured. Oh, decent chance! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Manchester United are having a ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is of... Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Pass somewhat off target. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's been played through. And he's straight offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Zambrota. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Luis Suarez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that is... And he shoots! Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Manchester United.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome.
And a chance! And a neat finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
This is a hard one to take, everyone. Still. Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So here we are,
today's
another
match.
day of pride, pomp and
Arsenal
polarisation as
against
two tribes
Manchester
representing
United.
London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly, it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams. And
Ronaldinho! It's run loose. He's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. And this is Cruyff.
how many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it into space. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Cruyff. Spread to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial...
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar gets flagged offside. It's a really well-measured ball. Not where it came from. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good chance here! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's under a lot of pressure there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Looking for options, for movement.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Big chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Romario. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Romario, and this is Roberto Baggio, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's burst through, and he's heaved it away. And this is Roberto Baggio. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Romario. Now there's... and the shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United with the lead. And it's Romario. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. So no flag here. And he's found a way past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cruyff.
2 minutes have been indicated.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Cruyff, in with the challenge, and this is Kane. Gattuso, that has not gone well. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, good. And a header! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Khan to save this spot kick and his team. Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Romario. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Over to the right flank. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caught offside that time. Ball's gone out of play. Roberto Baggio.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Baggio. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for genuine comfort. And it's hit the woodwork and out! No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Mateus. Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Floated through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Gerrard. And here's Neymar. And he's quick to get rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Zambrotta. Ronaldinho is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Not the most accurate pass. Company. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. It's a threatening ball. Oh, well played. Distributed tidily. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desai spots it and intercepts. Mateus tries to play it through. Look at the space here. He might be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's superb. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Cruyff. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Company deals with that comfortably. Luis Suarez. Mateus. And here's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Played out towards the right wing. That's destined for the flank. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Cruyff. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Luis Suarez.
There will be 3 minutes
ended up in no man's land. Mateus. And the number on the board is 3. Romario! Now Yaya Toure. Messi. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Unlucky lads.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation, as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there've been a...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that is rather wayward.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Oh, that's delightful. Chance, surely! Ronaldinho plays it all the way forward. He's in a good position here, and this is Cruyff. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Manchester United, after 9 minutes, is number 14, Neymar.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Roberto Baggio clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Cruyff. Driving through the middle. Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone looking for safety. Mateus. This is a promising build-up. And here's Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Varane can clear it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Cruyff. He has a look up. And the finish! And again! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining one.
And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's quick to return it. Mateus. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff, and he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going for goal! Beckham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's where it came from. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy. Shapes to shoot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
This is from Mario. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The message is clear, none shall pass. And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! He's got himself an absolute peach.
United, number 11.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Can he get away here? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more. 45 minutes to change their fate. And it's Thuram. Roberto Baggio. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been slung wide. Oh, some astute defending there. Deftly away. That's Zambrotta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out of play for a throw. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And they win it back again. Out towards the flank. And it's from Mario. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing.
Oh, that's ambitious. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And here's from Mario. Can he latch on to this? Mateus. That's going wide left. There will be a throw-in. And they've got rid. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Caresses it through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's from Mario. And it's Zambrotta. Oh, well played. Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is from Mario. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 23.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Rafael Varane. The pass has gone astray. Mateus. Zambrotta. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's heaved it away. Cafu cuts it out. Cafu gets it clear. Mateus is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's from Mario. Oh, and a chance! And he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution
Now
for
some
Manchester
movement on the
United.
bench, and we are going to see a
Number 9,
change.
Romario. Number 10, Roberto Baggio. Number 14, Neymar.
Oh, given away.
Number 11,
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And it's Zambrotta.
Lionel Messi.
Zambrotta
Number 7,
driving chance for a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Manchester United.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Always looking for that half a chance. Throw it. Batistuta. And this is Messi. Decent chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he steered it beyond the post. And he's let fly. Long ball upfield. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
This is a hard one to take.
So there it is. What
Still,
struck you most
good
about
effort,
that?
boys.
Yeah, well,
We're
I've been on the
always
losing
behind
side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Galatasaray definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And here's Hart, and he's let fly. Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Beckham wins the duel this time. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Haaland, and he's got the beating of his man. And that's... He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great vision. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played into space. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a promising position. Now it's Haaland. Here's Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Now it's Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, great leap! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
After 20 minutes in.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pull it. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Showing good feet. Cross goes in there. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Marcelo. Hazard in acres of space out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Tries one from range. And that's another good win of the ball. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
"15 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball.
Galatasaray always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every...
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Messi really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength, and a shot!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Nesta. And this is Hullet. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, played right into his path. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Varane. This is a promising build-up. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now there's it's Ibrahimovic! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Varane gets it away. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. Hazard, never out of the action for very long. And it's Marcelo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class!
The goals for Galatasaray.
Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
Galatasaray are at... And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more. Arsenal not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. That's a sharp pass. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pull it. Marcelo, can he get on the end of this? Mateus, shot could be on.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Azar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's beaten the last man. Shoots! Terrific from Mateus! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scored for Galatasaray.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team...
Chance! No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pull it. The message is clear. None shall pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. Big chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Azar engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turan. Mateus. And here's Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ronaldinho! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well seen, saw that coming. Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. But that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Marcelo. Now it's Azar. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hullet. Serves up a cross. And that is expertly dealt with.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The Rossi cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mateus. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hullet. Marcelo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
Time for a change in
Luis
personnel.
Suarez. Number 22, Ronaldinho.
And it's Aguero.
Number 10,
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Lionel Messi.
execution was lacking.
Coming on the field, number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, he's burst through.
Number 24.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Varane gets over and intercepts. Mateus. Mateus running with intent. Mateus. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lampard goes sliding in. Now it's Hazard. Hazard makes a dash for it. Aims beyond the defence. Tries from a long way out. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez... Rafinha! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Bruyne gets on his bike and on the move. And it's been played through. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got away. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to break the deadlock. 1-0, just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Number 31.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Dani Olmo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice. It's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Yamal. Yamal has the space to scheme. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Opts to play it back. Reeled! And it's in! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that is out of play. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne. He has found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafinha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pacho. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Rice. And it's Olmo. Cafu gets a foot in here. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caught offside that time. Pacho. And it's De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Can he latch on to this? He is through here! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is De Bruyne, and that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. But he's well positioned. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Goal! Rangers! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just too much on that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. De Bruyne in with the challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a little off target. Ibrahimovic pops him off it and wins back the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Arsenal can really do with some...
Goes for a shot! Great defending, strong and determined. Molina calmly anticipates.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, great run, magical! Oh, nice one too, very nice. He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Yamal. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Olmo on the through ball. And the finish! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Rangers are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Great vision. Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Rangers visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily. And this is Messi. Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. He's got away. And that's been won straight back. And here's Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Ibrahimovic! Rice. Looking for the run. He's been... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Number 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. To press here, right on top of them. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's quick to return it. Molina. It's Van Dijk. Alex Molina. And the pass is intercepted. Molina. Threads one in. Yamal gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and